Hi friends, and welcome to our first Stretch Your Body class. You really won't need much, a mat or towel, definitely bare feet, really nice. If you are someone who really has a difficult time touching their toes, you might want to use a chair, any kind of kitchen chair. Could be something you can hold on to. That being said, I'm going to try not to use a lot of props. But if you do have your blocks or a towel, a little hand towel, that could help with some stretches. If you have a yoga strap, even better. So let's get started, where we're just going to kind of stand with our feet about as wide as our hips and just assess your body. So start to rotate around on your feet and roll your shoulders up, down, and back, and just sort of tap in. With your breath, with your movements, tap into maybe what went on today, if this is the end of the day, what's to happen today, and where your attention is lying already. And just sort of roll your shoulders in the other direction. We're going to move the body standing, and then we're going to make our way to the floor, and then at the end, we're just going to relax. So it's going to feel really, really nice. Let's take our feet a little bit wider and turn our toes out a little bit. And then you're going to reach your arms out and up and bring your palms to touch over your head. Flip your palms open and then swim your arms down. So as we do this, I want you to soften your knees. So big breath in, reach up, palms touch. Flip your palms open and then come on down. So let's kind of take our feet really wide as we do this. So we're just going to bend and stretch. So this is a simple movement, but it's not really simple. I want you to think about your knees tracking over your middle toe. I want you to contract the butt muscles to protect your back and engage your core. Now, we're going to come up and we're going to hold right here, hook our thumbs, and we're going to take some side bends. So go up and over and up and over. Now notice I'm bending my knees in the middle, but try to press your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your head on straight. Breathe with your movement. Now, we're going to come back to center right here. And then as we bring our arms down, bring your arms to the right and gaze over your right fingertips if you can. Bend your knees, come on back to center. Drop your arms and open them out to the left. Keep a softness in your knee. Big breath in, reach up, and then open out. Big breath in, reach up, and then open out. Good. Now come on to center, bring your arms onto your thighs. And just sort of assess here, going side to side. So our toes are already facing out, but maybe you have to adjust them a bit. Flex your foot of the straight leg. Bend one knee, flex the foot. Bend one knee, flex the foot. Good, so we're going side to side. Deep breath in, full breath out. Now I want you to keep doing this, and if you're holding your chair, that's good as well. I want you to flex your foot. I'm just going to go turn to my side so that you can see what I want you to do with your lower back. So we are not arching our back, we're not rounding the back, we're trying to keep what's called neutral pelvis. So engage your abdominals, tighten up your ribs, and press your hands gently, relaxing your shoulders, gazing down. Hold one side. Let's all hold the right knee bent and the left foot flexed. And then just sort of reach where you can. Feel that inner thigh stretch. Just breathe. Even pushing down, kind of elongating your pelvis out of your thighs, right? Feel the hip joints. And then step your left foot down and do the other side. Flex your right foot. And just a couple of little gentle bounces. Relax your shoulders. Good. And now we're going to come on back up, and we're going to heel toe the feet a little bit closer. And then take your hands to your thighs. So we're going to just do these standing cat-cows, where you're going to lift your tailbone, drop your belly, and then pull the navel in, drop your head, drop your tailbone. Inhale, elongate your spine, relax your shoulders, drop your belly, and then pull the navel in and round your spine. So a lot of people feel like, oh, I can't do this stretch. What is it? It is really a pelvic movement. You're tipping your tailbone up and tucking your tailbone between your legs. So it's a little pelvic tilts, right? With your breath. Nice. And now from here, we're going to take maybe a little wider foot and take your left hand inside your left thigh. Push thigh to leg, leg to thigh, close up your arms. Both shoulders are square to the floor, and then open out. Push down, open, close down, and open out. So your leg is pushing into your arm and your arm is pushing into your leg, and this opposite leg is also pressing open and your feet are rooted. Good, open out and close. So the spine movement, mobility of the spine is really where flexibility lies. Let's hold the next one for a moment and then bring it down, bring your hands back to center and do some gentle cat-cows, gentle pelvic tilts. Little tip of the tailbone, rounding the back, up and down. Let's do the other side. So pause with a neutral pelvis, no arch, no tuck, right arm into right leg into right arm, and then close it up, shoulders square to the floor, and open out. So I want you to think about this left leg opening out. Knee tracking over the middle toe, both legs, both feet. Close and open, close and open. Be aware of what's going on with your neck. Keep your gaze in the direction of your heart center. Do 2 more, close and open, pushing into leg, leg pushing into arm. Hold for a moment, and then bring it down and come to center, hands on thighs. Gentle pelvic tilts here, little tip and release, tip and release. Good, and now we're gonna roll up, stacking 1 vertebrae at a time, come up to stand, and let's step to the back of the mat. So as you're standing at the back of the mat, we're going to have our feet as wide as the hips, maybe a little wider. That sometimes helps with back tension. Big breath in, reach your arms up, and take a stretch here, hooking your thumbs and reaching up, stretching your arms. Then you're going to let go of your thumbs and drop down and forward fold, bending your knees as much as you need to, straightening your legs if you're able to. Then bend your knees, pull the navel in and reach up. This is a forward fold, right? It's the spine rounding, and when we stand up and reach up, this is a back extension, right? So forward fold, bending your knees, and then inhaling and reach up. One more time, we're gonna hold down here. So grab opposite elbow, allow your head to be heavy and your arms to be heavy, and sway side to side. Notice if there's tension in your toes, try to relax it out. Use your breath to dialogue with not only the muscles in your body, but also the connective tissue, ligaments, tendons, fascia. Now we're gonna let our arms dangle and then bring your fingertips to your shins, or maybe you need to bring them up to your thighs, but not the knee joint. And then try to elongate your spine a bit. And then bend your knees and forward fold. Press into your shins, elongate your spine, open your chest, and then forward fold. One more time, touch, elongate, then forward fold. Now, round up super slowly, truly stacking 1 vertebrae at a time, pulling your navel in, let your chin stay centered in your chest, and let your head come up absolutely last. Good job. Let's go down again, but to stay down. So inhale and reach up, and then bend your knees and forward fold. Land your hands and walk out and come onto all fours. Tap your feet. Do a gentle little pelvic tilt here, and then we're going to come up like this. We're going to straighten the right leg, relax the left toes. Pull the navel in, squeeze the butt round the back, lift the right leg up, and then extend your left arm, if you can. If this is not good for you, keep your left hand down. Hold for just a little bit, and then we're going to lower the right knee down. Extend your left leg, flex your left foot, massage your toes. Pull the navel in, contract your butt, send your tailbone through your legs, push down on your hands, relax your neck and shoulders, lift your left leg up. Reach your right arm out if you can, otherwise that right hand stays down. Breathe. And then lower back down. Take your knees wide, toes together, and sit back into child's pose. So child's pose is when we release the back completely, letting the weight of the butt go into the heels. Now, if your knees don't bend that deeply, you can place cushions behind your butt, blocks behind your butt, or just go back a little bit, releasing. Come on back up. We're going to slither forward and come onto our elbows. Now, I want you to keep your right knee bent and extend your left leg. Now, rest your head in your hands if this is more comfortable for you. You can rest the left side of your head, the left ear, onto the backs of your hands. Right knee is bent. Right ankle is aligning with the right knee. Left leg is straight. Breathe. So it's a nice little hip stretch. It's called a frog stretch. We can do it on both sides, but today we're going to do one side at a time. So assess how you're feeling. Try to elongate your left leg a little bit more. And try to square off your hips here. If it feels comfortable for you to prop up onto your elbows and forearms and take a little Sphinx pose along with this, you can try that. Sending the center of the chest forward, gazing forward, relaxing your shoulders down. Now in the stretch, when we hold the stretch for at least 30 seconds, you're stretching muscle. When we hold it a little longer than the 30 seconds, then we're getting into the connective tissue. Note that sometimes we hold back. We're actually tense. And it's okay to have your head down because we're focusing on the hip right here. Ever so slowly, you're going to slide your right knee back, extending your right leg, and letting the left knee open out to the side. Flex your left foot, have your left ankle aligning with your left knee, and then try to square your hips off and take the opposite ear to the backs of your hands. And try to relax here and let go. The best way to let go in a stretch is to simply tap into your breath and try to stretch your breath. Try to let your inhales take a little longer and your exhales take a little longer than usual. If you're coming up onto elbows for that little Sphinx pose combo here, you can do that. You can even move your elbows further away from you if that's more comfortable. Or just rest your head so you're not straining your neck. And now bring both legs back so that your legs are straight, your head is resting on the backs of your hands. Take your legs wider if it's more comfortable for you, but I want you to contract your butt, pull the navel in like you're clearing some space underneath your belly button. And then hold that, navel in, tailbone lengthening, butt squeezing. Legs can come together, but sometimes it's more back friendly to have them apart. See if you can lift head, neck, and chest up, and then ever so slowly lower down. Pull the navel in, squeeze the butt, drop the tailbone, then lift the head, neck, and chest up, and then lower it down. And lift up, and lower down. Lower down and hold. Wiggle your butt side to side. Maybe widen your knees and bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs side to side. Good. We're going to climb ourselves up onto all fours, back to all fours. Pause. Knees wide. Gentle little cat-cows, little tip, little release, little tip, little release. And then from here, sit back towards a child's pose. Allow it to release. Resting your head on the mats. Breathing in and breathing out. And then rise back up to all fours. And we're going to come on to our bottoms. Bend your left leg and your right leg, same direction. Mine are going off to the right. You are upright, ear, shoulder, hip, right? Hands go out to the side. Let's take our right hand and gently touch the left side of our head. So there's a weight down. Make sure your chin is parallel to the floor when you start, and then float your left arm up and down. The neck holds a lot of tension because it bends very easily. The cervical spine. Hold the fingertips down, bring your hand to the back of your head, and direct your chin to the center of your chest. Breathe here. The lower back as well bends very easily. We slouch, we round our lower back when we sit, and then it makes the mid-spine, the thoracic spine, very rigid. Let's come on back up, put your head on straight. Keep walking the left fingertips to the left and pause. Take your right arm, pull the navel in and bring it over your head, over your ear, and bring it back down. If you can bring your elbow down, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, stay tented on your fingers where it's comfortable for you. This last one we're going to hold right here. Now, if this is too much with your arms straightening over your ear, Keep your arm down, open your shoulder, and just take the stretch that way. Or maybe you bring your arm in front of you and tent it onto the floor. Come on back up. We're gonna walk the right hand to the left and just reach the left arm over the ear. Maybe this right elbow goes down, bring it back down. So pull in with the navel as this arm goes up. Press down on the left hip and then hold here for a moment and then round your back, come on to center and come on up. Let's do the other side. So just flip your knees up, bring both feet to the left. Right foot is into the left thigh and you're sitting up nice and tall. All right, so now arms off to the side. Right hand touches the left side of your head, sorry. Bring your chin parallel to your chest and just start to bring this ear to shoulder, right ear, right shoulder. Float left arm up and down. Did I do this one already? Did I do this side already? If I did, please go to the other side. Up and down. No, we'll do both sides. And then bring it down, bring your hand behind your head, chin to chest. Come on, back up. Let's just do the other side. So left hand, right ear, and left ear, left shoulder. Float the right arm up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's hold this one a little bit longer. Bring the hand behind your head, bring your chin towards your chest, and lift back up. And then walk your right hand up and float your left arm over. So side two, we did it already on each side. The legs were in a different position, but you might feel a little looser already. Reach up and hold. And then come on through other side. So start centered, walk your left hand out, float your right arm up, maybe the elbow touches down. Reach up and down, reach up and down. Good job. All right, come on back up. Assess, rolling your shoulders in both directions, turning your head gently side to side, a couple of times. And let's come on to our back side, okay? So here's where you might want to bring your little hand towel or your stretch band. I'll demo with the hand towel just in case someone taking the session does not have a strap. A belt works just as well though. So come onto your back, bend your knees, plant your feet, and widen your knees. We're gonna widen the knees, widen the feet, and allow the knees to touch each other. This is a very nice way to settle the sacrum, the lower back, and find that neutral pelvis. Try to get the backs of your shoulders down and let the floor assist this stretch, right? So the floor is keeping our back in neutral. Little sway to the lower back. Now, separating your knees, wiggle your feet in so that they're aligning with your butt, and then take your right ankle over your left thigh. Allow a little rock side to side, bring your hands by your side until eventually you land to the left. So this right foot is gonna land, the left knee lands, wiggle a bit to get comfy, and then settle. Breathe. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere, and can you let it go? Slowly bring your legs back to start to that figure four stretch. Settle your sacrum and allow both knees to go to the right. So this right ankle is weighing down your left leg. Maybe you have to turn onto your side a little bit and then discover, can you open out and take a long arm and a gaze to the left. And breathe. And just sort of feel the sensations, because if you're in pain, you back off, right? No pain, but a sensation. So if there's a dial of 1 to 10 of discomfort, stretches should be somewhere in the middle to the low end, like a 3, a 4, a 5. You don't want to be in pain in a stretch, because it's going to happen. Let's come on back to center, and we'll do the same on the other side. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Let a little gentle rock side to side. Land your left foot to the right, your right leg to the right, settle in, try to get more of the backs of your shoulders down if you can, and push the left leg into the right leg. Maybe gaze to the left. Breathe in and breathe out. And bring yourself back to center. And we're going to take the same shape off to the left. Let your left ankle weigh down your right leg. Make your adjustments here. Back off if you need to. Breathe. By backing off, I mean bringing your arms closer to your torso. And now come on back. We're going to land here, and we're going to take our towel or stretch band and wrap it around the right foot. Keep your left knee bent and try to straighten your right leg over your hip. If you're very tight, it's not going to happen. Then I would suggest in the future you getting a longer band, like a belt, so that you are able to straighten your legs somewhere, and maybe the leg straightens down here. So just go where your leg can straighten. Use the length of the strap to help you. And if today you only have a towel and it's not long enough, bend and stretch that right leg. Now we're going to stretch the left leg straight as you can get it. If it's not working for you to straighten your left leg, you can keep the knee soft. Take your right thumb in the right hip crease and push down on your right hip. So I really want this right hip to stay down as you start to direct your right leg across. It won't go far. It'll be an intense IT band stretch if you keep this right hip down. Breathe. If you need to bend your right knee and do the same thing, keep the right hip down and try to bring the leg across so it's this yin and yang here. You can even keep the right foot on the floor and just direct the knee over. Another option. You can place the right foot inside the left leg or outside the left leg. Inside will give you a deeper stretch. Now we'll take that on the other side. So take your left leg, wrap the towel or strap around the ball of your left foot. Try to get it straight. Hold it where it is as straight as can be for you, or you're bending and stretching. Extend your right leg as long as you can get it. Hold the towel with your right hand. Push down on your left hip crease with your left hand. And then start to direct the left leg across your body. This is a juicy stretch. Important to keep your hips squared, so both butt cheeks on the mat. Use your left hand to push down the left side of your hip and direct the right leg over. And again, you may need to bend this knee, plant the foot down, and just direct the knee over. Gaze to the ceiling, keep the back on the mat. And then come on out of that. Take the soles of your feet together, let your knees drop open. If this is too much for you, straighten your left leg and let only the right knee drop open. We're going to come into relaxation now. So first start with your arms overhead if you can. If that is uncomfortable for you, bring your elbows to align with your shoulders in a cactus shape. And we can stay with the right knee bent, the left leg straight, or both legs bent, both knees out, soles of feet together. If you are doing one leg at a time, switch it up. Right leg will be straight, left leg will bend open, left foot coming inside, almost like a little tree pose. If your elbows off to the side is feeling really nice for you in cactus shape, do that. Arms can stay overhead, or you can start to bring your arms down by your side. The palms can float up or the palms can float down. And if you're comfortable with both knees open and soles of feet together, you can stay there as long as you like, or we're all going to travel into Shavasana, which is straightening the legs out. Allowing your legs to go wide, your feet to flop open, and your arms to land where it's comfortable for you. If you need a towel or a block under your legs, you can try to find that, like adjust that, or bend your knees and allow your feet to go wide and your knees to touch. I want you in total comfort right now. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And a soft exhale out your mouth. Take a deep breath in through your nose. A soft exhale out your mouth. Try to relax your jaw. Relax that space between your brow. Take in the noises and the sensations in the room and then let them go with the next exhale. What can you let go with each and every exhale? What can you take in with each inhale? What do you need more of in your life? Can you take in peace and calm? Can you let go of tension with each exhale? Can you take in love, compassion, clarity? Can you exhale out worry, anxiety? What's resonating with you? What can you take in with each inhale? And what can you let go with each exhale? Can you feel your body being held by the floor, by the earth, by your mat? Letting go. Right now, in this moment, you have nowhere to go, no one to be, nothing to do. Simply breathe. And note what comes up and choose to not respond to it right now. Come back to the breath that's happening right now. This inhale and this exhale. Begin to deepen your breath. Draw your mind's eye to your fingers and your toes and just bring some gentle movement there. Circling your wrists and circling your ankles. And then give yourself a full body stretch. Just lying there on the floor, stretching your legs in one direction, your arms in the other. And then draw your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. Squeezing your knees into your chest and draw some circles on your sacrum. Open your eyes and just take in the room. Turn yourself to whatever side is comfortable for you to turn and slowly bring yourself up. Bring yourself all the way up. Come to stand. Take your legs together, feet together, thighs together, and bring your hands together at your heart center. And just for a moment, just bow your head to your fingertips and take a moment of gratitude for your body, for your life, whatever popped into your head. And sleep well, my friends, or have a wonderful day, my friends. Take a big stretch and open arms, and I hope you enjoyed that. It's going to be different every time, and we'll keep working on it. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me and trusting me.